Okay, this lesson is going to be on color and the color panel. Here's the color panel up here. It's ganged by default with the swatches, but I can just click on the word color, the little tip there, and drag it out. I'm going to drag it over here next to the toolbar. If I can grab this toolbar here. And if you notice, I'm going to hit the default icon, which is this tiny little black and white icon here. D is the shortcut key. This tiny little arrow flips back and forth. I like using this better than if I want to change the color in the other chip, then selecting the background chip up here and changing the color that way. Because I usually forget. If I stay consistent and know it's always the foreground chip, I'll just hit the X key or these little arrows, X, back and forth. So this is called the spectrum, and these are the sliders. We're in Rgb sliders and Rgb spectrum. They tend to be brighter. They're what TV uses, they're what web uses. When I work print, I changed to a Cmyk spectrum, but you really need to get some kind of Pantone colors or have a printer that's calibrated very accurately to your monitor. When I do print work, I usually print out, or I used to print out a color picture because I had a well-calibrated color printer, and I had a Pantone book where I tear out the Pantone colors to match. For color printing, if you really want bright colors, you have to move to 5-color printing and spot color. So I'm going to move back here to the Rgb spectrum for right now so we can see what's going on. There's a number of different ways to pick color. I can get my eyedropper tool and move into the picture plane and start picking colors. See that ring? That's the sampling ring. So the top color is the new color, the bottom color is the color that it was before. New top color. And it just shows you what the new top color is. It's kind of fun. It's okay. The color picker is probably the most important. This is, let's go here. This is your current color. This is your new color. So you can see the difference if you're trying to compare colors. This is the color rainbow, the hue rainbow. And in here, this is where you actually pick your color. So if I'm picking a blue, let's say I want a light blue. I move over here towards white. I want a dark blue, I move further down. All the way up is, for some reason it doesn't work with color as well as it works with black and white. See, I don't have pure blue. 255 in the Rgb would be pure blue and everything else would be 0, so I have to put the 0 in next to red. But it works well with black. The absence of color, since this is additive color, Rgb is color with light, so the absence of light is black, and all white is 255 is the maximum. That's when you have all the light shining and it's all white. Cmyk is the opposite. Think of oil painting. You mix all the colors together, you get a mushy brown black. You don't have any colors, you have the color of your paper, or canvas, which is usually a white color or a lighter color. So that is basically, I mean, I can pick a color here. Let's say, oh, I love that color. I can go add to swatches, and it'll add it. I'll name it, da-da-da-da, and I'm going to cancel out of here. I'll just drag the swatches out so you can see, if I hover over, see all those crazy letters, that's what I just made. If I want to get rid of that, Option key, Mac, Alt PC, the little scissors, click, it's gone. And the last thing I want to show you, actually it's from the color picker, is color libraries, different Pantone libraries. I don't know all of these libraries and what they do, but it's really best if you have a printed representation as well, because your monitor, like I said, is RGB. So you can get close, but it might not look like that when you get a print to review if you're going the full 4-color, 5-color route and not digital. And digital's gotten better and better. So that's a really quick version of colors. You can pick color off the screen, as you've seen. You can use your color picker, your spectrum. You can move your sliders and your color will change. And you've got mostly CMYK, RGB, and grayscale. If you have an image in grayscale and you want to start adding color to it, you must change it up here, image mode. You must change grayscale to either RGB or CMYK, or it won't take color. So there you have it. See you next time.